and welcome to Kate's Kitchen. It's Memorial Day weekend, and so you know what that means. It's time for fun, family, and outdoors. So today I'm going to show you two really simple salads, one that's a fast carb and one that's a slow carb. Come on in and let's get started. I'm making two salads for tomorrow, a fast carb salad and a slow carb salad. The first one is the slow carb salad. It's a summer squash slaw, something a little different instead of coleslaw. Starting with red onion, slicing it very thin. I'm using my knuckles as a guide in the back to make them all uniform thickness. Next, I take half of a red pepper, slicing it very uniformly thin again. It'll give it some pretty color as well as a nice crunch. Every vegetable that I'm using in the salad is a slow carb. This way I know that my portion size is going to be 1 cup. Slicing an organic tomato. I didn't have enough tomatoes in my garden that were ripe, so when I do buy tomatoes I make sure to buy organic ones. And just slicing these thin, just like the other vegetables. You can julienne the summer squash and the zucchini by using a food processor. Use the julienne blade. I like to grate it, and this is just a hand grater that I have. You want to be careful as you get down close to the end. You want to use your palm and slide it across. Watch out for those knuckles, and then just get the last little bit. It comes out nice and uniform, very juicy, in very small bits. And then you do the same thing with the zucchini. You can use 1 or 2 zucchinis or 1 or 2 of the summer squash. It really depends on the color that you're trying to get in the finished product. I like to use 2 zucchinis and 1 summer squash. It gives you the nice green to go with the yellow. We've got the red pepper and the red onion. So this is not only going to be tasty, but very colorful and pretty. Look at that. Nothing beats the taste of fresh herbs. This is basil right from my garden. I just go out and pick it and then rinse it. I'm cutting it in a chiffonade, which you roll up the basil leaves and then just slice it about 1/8 of an inch thick wide, and it comes out in strands. Very flavorful. You get nice big chunks with every bite of the salad. I'm going to use apple cider vinegar, about 1/2 of a cup. This gives it a little bit of sweetness as well as the vinegar taste. 1 hefty teaspoon of Dijon mustard. I like to use the Grey Poupon. Hit it with some cracked black pepper. And I like to use kosher salt because it's a little bit more coarse. You know exactly how much that you're getting. I'm going to put about 1/4 of a teaspoon in here, and the coarse texture of the salt makes it stand out. You can use less and still taste it. And then I'm just going to whisk in some extra virgin olive oil, about 1/4 of a cup. And then pour it over my slaw, summer squash slaw. Give it a good mix, and it is ready to go. It's fast and simple, nutritious and delicious. The fast carb salad is a baby new red potato salad. I'm going to keep it real simple. Normally I would put eggs in this, but I don't want any protein in here. I want this just to be a fast carb salad. So you ask me, why am I cutting up cucumber? Cucumber happens to be a slow carb, as we know, but because it is high in fiber and low in calories, it's an unlimited slow carb. So it's not going to throw off my potato salad in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to cut these into bite-sized pieces and add these to the potato, which I've already cooked, and let it cool. Onion is another slow carb that, because it's very low in calories, you don't have to worry. It's not going to mess up the potato salad as far as it being a fast carb and the proper portion. Because of the potatoes, I'm going to use a 1 cup or 1 fist portion when I go to get some tomorrow. I love using fresh dill in my potato salad. You can use whatever herbs that you like. I also have some leftover basil from the other salad, so I want to use that. I don't normally mix the basil and the dill together, but there's no harm. The two will taste great. Basil tastes great in a potato salad, as does the dill. Instead of a chiffonade, I start off with a chiffonade and then just chop it, making really small pieces of the basil. Extend that flavor. Hit it with some cracked black pepper, just a pinch of salt. I use the same kosher salt in here. I'm going to use the same Dijon mustard, again just a heavy teaspoonful. I use Smart Balance mayonnaise. It's not as heavy in fat, and it has some omega-3 and some of the appropriate fat that you're looking for. I'm going to use about a half a cup. I can always add a little bit more if I need to at the end once I check the texture. And just some white wine vinegar, about 1/4 of a cup, just to taste. Give it a nice stir. And there's our fast carb baby new potato salad. And our slow carb summer squash slaw. These will fit perfectly in the refrigerator and great in the cooler tomorrow.
So by keeping our salads separate, now all I have to worry about tomorrow is taking a proper portion size of my fast carb salad, a proper portion size of my slow carb salad, add in whatever protein that I want, and I'm ready to go. And all I gotta do then is just relax at the lake, have a good time. It's been fun cooking with you. Come on back next time.